exactly how we do it by this one consistency, by dedication, and setting daily goals that lead to monthly gains. Here we go in the first one. The first one is one. The key to this success is consistency, is dedication, and setting daily goals and lead to monthly gains. Let's dive in and see exactly how we do it. When I'm talking about $5 and above, there are some individuals like this one you're going to watch, like Mark Angel, they make more than $1,000, $5,000 a day. And at the same time, you're going to be looking at other people that I'm bringing in apart from my example, how they make more than $1,000 in a day or in a month. But for me, I'm going to be showing you exactly how we do it by this one consistency, by dedication, and setting daily goals that lead to monthly gains. Here we go in the first one. The first one is a consistency. It's consistent that makes it more successful to have an online strategy. Consistency is the cornerstone of all online strategies and online businesses to be successful. By consistently posting my content on an everyday basis, I've built an audience and I've increased the chances of making money. When I talk about consistently posting daily data or daily content, I mean Facebook and YouTube, of which we are going to be looking at them in very few minutes to come. So this consistency, when I compare how I used to earn 2 and 1 year back, it was around $0.01 $2. But when I came to learn that consistency makes you build a large audience and also brings confidence in you and even in the people that follow you, I started earning a lot and I did not expect it. I know there's someone out there who says, Christine, can this work out? Yes. Consistency is not, it's not just a self-made thing. Consistency is not a miracle. Consistency is not something that you just say, I'll be consistent. You have to give up some things and you have to make up the time to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. What is the use of us for us to go into details on this? Because we want to make someone out there who says social media does not bring money. How come other people are getting money and for you you're still in $0.0? Two, I use my phone to make sure that I plan and post daily content on platforms like YouTube and Facebook. It is important to stay on top of your schedule and keep your content fresh and engaging. You guys, when I tell you about this posting on a daily basis, what I do, I make sure I do the rescheduling. There are some people like us. Remember, we are doing a 9 to 12 hour job. We are not like other people who already knowing that social media entrepreneurship is my full-time job. But we try and engage, make sure that we have to come on an everyday basis. How do we do it? We make sure we do our data, we do our content, we do our videos, we do our posting in banks, then we do rescheduling. How do you reschedule on phone and on YouTube? To reschedule things on phone and YouTube, you can see it on the screen. So another key for you to make sure you get a lot of money or you come to $5, be expectant like me on a daily basis that your $5 and above is there. When we are talking about $5, we are talking about average. It's not a mass. Sometimes we get 15, sometimes we get 10, sometimes we get 2, but the average is $5. Then another key strategy that I've really used is updating my skills. I've updated my skills and I've tried to study algorithm of this platform. Knowing how they work helps me optimize my post and reach a larger audience. What do I mean studying algorithm? Every social media platform like Facebook, YouTube, they have algorithm. So what I did compared to other years when you post on other months, you post and you don't mind. I sit down and make sure that this post did well. What exactly happened? And what did I do better than the other day? What can I do more? What is the audience talking about? What is my audience? Where is my audience coming from? What about the timing? The timing I've posted it. When we talk about the timing, what about the video itself? Is it having end caps? Is it having titles? Is it having subtitles? Are we going to the extent of rescheduling and doing other things? So I put a lot of things studying algorithm and updating my skills as far as speaking is concerned, as far as setting up the studio and the camera is concerned. How is my resolution? How does the video itself, the quality, how is it? I make sure that I improve on my editing skills such that I retain my audience. Retaining audience makes me earn more, because the more the minutes the people are watching, the more at least the more they trust the money is coming. Also, on studying this algorithm, I came to know how much exactly do advertisers pay. When I find the advertisers paying in this video like maybe 25, 30 for me, and in another video 5, whereby I've seen the averagely I'm an average of from $11 from the advertisers, which make the CPM be higher. So when I study this, it makes me get confidence, and it makes me know how and where and what to do for this. That's how the money continue coming more and more. Then another strategy, it is about spending much of my time learning new techniques and learning new things for me to be better. How do I learn new techniques and learning new things? I go and make sure that, especially I learn things concerning how to make money online and what are the things that can sell more, especially as far as the CEO is concerned. You know, when you know what a search engine is, when you know what exactly will be captured and what will be done, I become at least I become somewhere that my videos will be better. Then, on top of learning new things, I go and learn the successful stories of the YouTube people, the influencers. I always follow people who made it from scratch. What did they do? Once they were earning like me before zero point 0.1, what made them skyrocket? What made them move forward? So I make sure that I concentrate not only to making videos, but also to learn the successful stories of the YouTubers and Facebook influencers. I also study individuals. I study individuals. Like recently, look at this one. I was looking at what Mark Angel was talking about. Mark Angel is one of the best comedian, or the highest or biggest comedian uh, in Nigeria. So he was talking about uh, the money that is gotten out of 1 million views versus the money that is gotten from 10,000 views. And you find there are things that you need to consider. So I had to follow them and see how did they do it? What are they talking about? Then I also followed more on this lady called Ruth Holmes. Ruth Holmes talks about how she used to earn $0.1. You find a month you cannot reach even $10. There's that time she could not reach $10. But what did she do? I followed her and I came to know that for you to be at least start earning and gain momentum, and even your videos to start being recommended, there are things that she did. So I also followed in her footsteps, and I got copped and also got those tips. Then I do set goals on a daily basis with people. It has been a crucial thing for me to set goals on a daily basis. How do I set goals? Even if sometimes you can find someone is sick, when you don't have goals, it means you cannot achieve a monthly payment. But for you to have a monthly payment, you have to have daily goals. So what I do, I make sure on my daily basis my strategies, my goals are there. I have to make sure I post every day on Facebook, on YouTube, one video, which is more than 9 minutes. Before I used to use 9 minutes, but I came to know that also if you find your videos are engaging, and especially these educating tutorial videos, the more lengthy it is, the more you stand a chance for people to follow you, and they follow the whole video. And when they follow the whole video, you find your watch hours is increasing. And watch hours are the most essential things. Watch time and engagement are the most essential things as far as getting money and being paid a high CPM on YouTube is concerned. So I go ahead and make sure that every day I post on Facebook. Now, having said these things that I use for me to get some good or average amount of money that most people have yearned to get so far, I come to the conclusion and I tell you which exactly, how do you set up your Facebook, how do you set up your YouTube, what do you do. I told you on YouTube, I post on a daily basis at least one video. If I have time, I can put a post, I can put anything other. Then on Facebook, I make sure Facebook I post 4 to 5 posts. These posts include videos. These posts include posts, and at the same time they include reels. But I make sure that I know the timing. What are my favorite timing for the audiences? So I follow that. So let's dive in and see in this part how can you completely set up your YouTube account. If you don't have a YouTube, please, I don't want you to be there and think you cannot make a YouTube. YouTube is something like 1 plus 2 equals 3. You can do it at any time from your phone and from your Facebook. Then the same from your phone or from your PC. The second thing I want you to know about is about Facebook. Facebook is also the same thing. What you do, you go to your phone, you make sure you have your smartphone with your internet. Please go and make your profile. From making a profile, you make a page. A page is something that you can earn from there. I know someone out there is going to say, Christine, can you go into deep details? It's simple. What you do, the moment you set up your profile, there are very few things that you'll need. You'll need to go to your settings, then you go to where there is page, then put create. When you put create, it asks you, it brings you some prompts. You follow them. Follow those prompts until you reach the end. If you want to know more about setting your